Hello, this is George Senda, the one, the only, the official, the real, the authentic, the guy from Pittsburgh. Accept no cheese YouTube commentators, imposters, or trolls. They just had people implying that I am a racist when I said a black guy went and shot people in one of our ports yesterday. I saw the picture. The guy is black. So, and I'm not gonna hide anyone if they happen to be white either. I'm gonna report who they are. And I don't know anything about the story because I was busy at Kathy's for 3 hours talking to Xfinity. I did not get to watch the news, but that popped up in my email yesterday. Also in the news alert that was happening. All right, channel numbers 1,509,052, 20,069 views, and as soon as I get the bucket out, the little bucket where I keep my change, and get the scissor, which may or may not be here. Okay, I threw out my mother's dead scissor finally. It wouldn't cut anything. I went and fed Malachi and Kitten and Tiny One, and as I was coming back from Tiny One, this black and white cat, it may have been the Tennessee tuxedo, I don't know, it raced out of the building next door that may never be completed, under the fence, and zoomed across the street to the other apartment building directly across, hid in the carport area. So I walked over there and left it some food, and I said, "Come on, kitty cat, here's some food for you." Well, it didn't come out, but a black cat came out and started eating. I had my flashlight, but I had my mini flashlight. I could see the black cat's eyes and its body in the darkness, and as I was coming back across the street, some woman in a van came racing down the street and almost hit me. In fact, she didn't slow down. She was doing about 60 miles an hour. She went around me, made a right turn and went around me, and that scared the hell out of me. And 2 nights ago, I think it's the little skunk that's been in the courtyard. It came across me in front of the shopping cart. I was going to Tiny One, and it zoomed under the fence there. So it must be a popular place for all the local animals to climb under that fence because there's nobody living there. And they have a caretaker that lives in the back. But I asked one of them, what's going on with this building? Is it going to get completed in like 2230? Or they laughed. And I can't say what they said, but I don't know if it'll ever get done. Everything's built except it doesn't have little lawns down this, and there are no, the one thing they're going to have to change, and I don't know if they know that or not, there are no handicap ramps for any of the doors. So that's an ADA violation. So they have to have the ability for people who are disabled to go in there. So, what, my video is still up? I just did a live video. So, but 2 people, you mentioned black guy, but you never mentioned white criminals. Don't be ridiculous. I've got videos with 30,000 views, and I got chewed out when I said 30 teens on a BART train in Oakland robbed people, and someone said it wasn't true, and then I found the news story and put the link in. Now, I forgot how to put the links in descriptions. I used to know, but when I had COVID the first time, I didn't forget stuff. Okay, this is coin roll hunting. 1 roll of quarters. Tomorrow I'll go to Kathy, and it's going to be 100 degrees. So, let's see what's happening here. Okay, first of all, we have this one here. And maybe... Nope, too new, just very dirty. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. By the way, I reported on the 2 Trump assassinations, attempted assassinations. Both guys were, what were they? White. Both were criminals. Both were would-be assassins. So that's why the trolls tonight were lying. Because the videos are out there. These guys were white. They weren't black. They weren't Latino. They weren't Asian. They weren't Mexican. They weren't Hindus. They weren't Muslims. And that's the last of them. So, no silver in this one. Sad to say, and no one won the Powerball. We'll be playing it tomorrow. And I don't even know what the amount is yet. Alright, that's it for this one. Have a good night. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, by the way, I mentioned the channel number. And join your channel for $3.99 or $6.99 where you see content not on the regular channel. I have not cleaned the bed off. I took everything off the chair so Kathy could sit down, but it's just too hot in there. It was 90 degrees in here all day. And right now it's 65 outside. There is a slight breeze, but I've used the word slight in quotes because the leaves on the trees are barely moving. All right, that's it. Have a great one. Stay cool, everybody. I'll catch you next time. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Bye-bye for now.